Greetings everyone, Adventures Infinity here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Starcraft 2, Wings of Liberty. I know it says Heart of the Swarm up there, but that's only because Heart of the Swarm is the most recent expansion as of the making of this video. Now, just to quickly go over the scope of this Let's Play series, I'm going to be focusing primarily on the single-player campaigns, doing all the brutal mission completions, getting all the achievements, showing off as many Easter eggs as I can, and absorbing the story right before Legacy of the Void comes out. Now, I know one thing that you might be thinking. Well, it seems like you already have a lot of this done on your account. And that's true, I do. But if you log out, you can actually change your region. So let's switch over to Europe, and huzzah! We are now on a new account that doesn't really have much of anything unlocked. So I'll be able to show the achievements actually triggering on screen, just to prove that anything I suggest as like a walkthrough will actually do as advertised. So, with that, let's get started. The Wings of Liberty campaign. Go for brutal. Let's go.
They say a man never really knows himself. Until his freedom's been taken away.
I thought it was when he fights.
I wonder, how well do you know yourself?
Prisoners, step forward onto the platform.
Must have played a lot of football. I'm gonna try not to talk too much over cutscenes. I don't want to lessen their impact, but I'm still gonna have input.
Convict 626. Murderer. Pirate. Traitor. Today, you go free.
Because that makes sense. Oh, in the Starcraft universe it does.
But, as you'll soon learn, even freedom has a price.
Combat suit sealed and locked.
You'll carry your prison with you. That armor will be your new cell. Make no mistake. War is coming. With all its glory. And all its horror. Mr. Findley, your freedom awaits.
Hell, it's about time.
Nice one, Blizzard. For those of you that might not know, that's a bit of self-deprecating humor, as it took a while for StarCraft 2 to be made. But let's get started in Wings of Liberty. I love the campaign in this game. Firefly?
And in other news today, Emperor Arcturus Mengsk held a press conference commemorating the end of the so-called Brood War some 4 years ago. Our own Kate Lockwell was on the scene.
Emperor, the threat of a new Zerg invasion is still very real. But instead of expanding our fleets, you've squandered trillions on hunting down has-been rebels like Jim Raynor.
Jim Raynor represents a clear and present threat to this dominion. He is an unscrupulous, lawless revolutionary bent on spreading fear and dissension across the sector. He and his ragtag band of miscreants have instigated open rebellion across 6 separate worlds and stolen vast amounts of the earlier members. This criminal will be brought to justice very soon.
It ain't over till it's over, you son of a bitch. Adjutant, are my troops ready yet?
Your forces are prepared and awaiting your orders, Commander. Uploading tactical data now.
Good. About time we kick this revolution into overdrive.
Cowboy Bebop. Just kidding.
Backwater Station is the center of Dominion logistics on Marsara. Destroying Dominion authority here will cripple Emperor Mengsk's operations throughout the planet.
Alright, so we're given our first mission. I always found the kind of like Western sci-fi a bit interesting, but not necessarily my favorite. This is still a great story, though.
Adjutant, what do you got for me?
Dominion forces have set up a logistics headquarters in the town of Backwater Station. This has become the hub for all operations on Marsara. The Dominion recently pulled troops out of the city, and they are now under strength.
Are the locals cooperating?
The people of Backwater Station are known to be anti-Dominion, but they lack weapons and organization.
If I can take that headquarters away from Mengsk, it'll cripple him on this planet. Prep my ship.
How convenient. A vulnerable, easy target. Well, they had to do something for the first mission. But yeah, obviously, this is a sequel to the Starcraft 1 games, although I think this trilogy does a really good job of standing out on its own. The first games, however, will provide a lot of good backstory and motivations for the characters. But you can play this trilogy without that background and still enjoy it, which is why I'm doing it.
Alright, let's show the locals they don't need to fear the Dominion.
Freedom fighters! Yeah. Alright. So we have our first
Break it down.
mission here.
Keep your intervals wide, your eyes open, and your asses covered. Let's move.
And this is going to be a pretty simple mission with no macro to it, actually.
Time to man.
It's all going to be about unit control. Hey, doggy. A husky. Haha.
Don't go up that road.
Well, there's not much else place to go.
Sounds like a plan.
Now, let's just get rid of a lot of the tips over here.
You can count
Now, the
on
thing with this mission is it's going to rely a lot on your ability to
me. Sell me.
micromanage a lot of the units. Guy starts dying, pull him back.
Talk to me.
Oh shoot. I totally missed that guy.
Raiders.
Well, at least I didn't lose a dude from it.
Time to man up. You can count on me.
Keep a close watch on your neighbors. Descent will only slow our progress.
Commander, destroying the Dominion holoboards will help incite rebellion against the Dominion.
And here is our optional objective for this mission, destroying the holoboards.
Getting mighty tired of seeing Mengsk's face. Blast him.
Already done, Jim.
Sounds like a plan. Raiders.
Heh, you suck, Mengsk.
Time to man up. Sounds like... Where is everyone? You can count on me.
Over there, I suppose. Now, I also want to go over as many Easter eggs as I can manage to find research on.
Sounds like a plan.
And the first one, right here. Red and blue truck with flame designs. I
Count on
wonder.
me. Break it down.
Now, most of the actual tactics of this mission are going to revolve around picking carefully who actually tanks the damage. Jim Raynor is obviously a really good candidate.
Tom, my neighbors, my family. This is starting to look ugly.
Those jerks!
You can count on me.
Commander, a large Dominion force is gathering in the center of town.
Then it's time to call in that special delivery we talked about.
You want to try to jump in as soon as possible.
Thanks for the assist. We're with you, Raynor.
Or I guess...
Work hard. Stand proud. We must all sacrifice for the glory of the Dominion.
I guess maybe not as soon as possible, but you want to try to time your attack to be at the same time as that drop in.
Raiders roll.
Aye, cruiser.
Time to man
Certainly better than
Sounds like
an
a plan.
overpriced music playing device.
Time to man up. You can count on
Alright,
me.
there's another group of
Sounds like a
dudes
plan.
down here. Thankfully, I seem to already have full health dudes in the front, mostly. Let's put you up here, too. There we go. Whoop, oh, get back.
No sacrifice is too great for safeguarding our communities.
Alright, and we get our first achievement, Raynor's back.
Raiders roll.
I believe that's for Jim Raynor killing Marines. Or getting the kill.
Time to man up. Raiders roll.
Now, I believe there's another
Count on
couple
me.
dudes over here.
Sounds
Oh,
like a
no.
plan.
Your freedoms must be protected.
Yeah, but you're not doing that.
Time. This is bad.
Real men drill deep.
Time to man up.
I'm not sure that of the
Raiders
backstory
roll.
outside of the games, but I think that's slogan
like
of the
plan.
Kilmorian Combine, if I
You can
recall
count
my
on
research
me.
correctly.
Finally, there's the locals.
You'll all be given a meal when you reach the dig site. My brother went off to the mine last week. He disappeared.
We got a runner.
They're shooting civilians. Move in. Talk to me.
Pitiful soldiers. Oh, whoops. Back up. Back up.
Break it down.
Okay. We're still alright,
What's
but
the plan?
we have 4 dudes that are almost dead.
What's
Although, this is still 4 guns that are with us. Just
Sell
keep
me.
them in the back. You also need to kill this truck.
Mengsk has a lot to pay for.
Thank you, Raynor. We knew you wouldn't forget us.
There's more people still being held up ahead.
I'll see to them. Raiders roll.
Does this statue talk at all?
Friends, with our official labor programs, everyone can help to build a better tomorrow.
Alright, cool. And here's some of the things that I talked about a little bit in my jargon video. But I quickly set up a couple hotkeys. One just to get the weak guys out of the way.
What's up?
Jim Raynor has a ton of health, though.
You can count
He's
on
pretty
me.
good to take care of it all. So now I can press 2 to control those guys separately. If you want to learn more, watch that video.
Marshal Raynor. Been a while since we saw you around here.
We're with you, Raiders. Time.
Labor redistribution mandates may require you to serve your term in areas all across the Dominion. Give me orders.
Sell me.
Sweet. Down with the man.
Raiders roll.
Alright, as soon as you walk up here,
This is a restricted area. You insurgents are under arrest. We got your back, Raynor. Been waiting on
you get reinforcements coming in.
What's up?
Oh, whoops. Messed up my hotkeys. There we go.
Talk to me.
Now you want to, just like with the drop-ins, you want to time your attack with the moment that these refugees get up here.
Sounds like a plan.
That way,
You can count on
you don't
me.
lose a lot of your guys.
Time to man up.
We want to save as many of them as we can, but we can't be losing our soldiers, otherwise we just simply won't win and everybody will die. which is even worse. And mission complete.
I didn't think we could fight them, but we can.
Now you've got the weapons and the resources to do it. Remember, Mengsk can only control you if you let him.
Very inspirational, Jim. But our first brutal mission is completed in a little over 8 minutes, and we got our first 3 achievements. Liberation Day, just for completing the mission on normal. Raynor's back for killing 5 guys with Raynor. And Down with Mengsk, kill every enemy unit in Liberation Day mission on hard difficulty. Doing this on brutal will obviously count for all the lower difficulties. Most of the achievements are set up like this, where it's completing the mission, something for normal difficulty, something for hard difficulty, and then completing it on brutal is its own achievement. I think there is one achievement that's for completing all brutal difficulty missions. But let's continue. Fit a little more story in here today. I hate flies. Jim, I think we have company.
You know, for the most wanted man in the sector, you ain't that hard to find. I had to see it for myself. Little Jimmy Raynor, the people's hero.
Tychus Finley. Nice suit.
Pays to be prepared.
I heard they put you on ice. Life sentence. What? To give you time off for good behavior?
Rub it in, why don't you?
That's right, old buddy. I'm a model citizen now.
So to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just a friendly business proposition. Do you even know what the Dominion are doing out here?
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Digging up alien artifacts, old buddy. Your boy Mengsk has gone crazy for them. But I got a contact that'll pay top dollar for every artifact we liberate from the Dominion.
I guess I can hardly pass that up now, can I, Tychus?
Partners, then. 60-40.
70-30. My way. Feels like old times already.
Old times.
So apparently they know each other. A quick tutorial on objects. We kind of have a pseudo point-and-click adventure type interface for in-between missions, which I actually enjoy. I haven't played a lot of those, but it makes a lot of sense. Fun little jukebox over here. I was like, is that really Elvis? It's Western Elvis. Making fun of the old iPod commercials. Just like the iCruiser. What's next? iSuit? Alright then.
sometimes I think it would have been better if you just died that day.
And along with the other spoiler warnings, this will probably touch, or the game does touch on what happened in StarCraft 1 and Brood War, but they kind of explain it at the same time for people that don't know. Something to keep in mind. I know there's one song in here. They're all like Western riffs of like sci-fi stuff. Bubba's Gas and Grill. Sweet Home Alabama, I know that song. Alright, where is it? I don't know if it's here. Oh well. I thought there was a song in there from Blizzard's in-house band. I think they show a commercial for it here sometimes. For, I think it's Level 800 Elite Tauren Chieftain. It's Blizzard's in-house band. And they have a song called Tearing Up the Night that they like to cameo every once in a while. Wait, sorry. Haha, there it is. Sweet. Yeah, that's Blizzard's in-house band and their actual album. It's pretty awesome. Is there anything else to that particular trailer? Well, nuclear launch detected, but... yeah, level 800 Elite Tauren Chieftain. We'll be seeing more of him later. Now let's actually watch this.
This looks recent. This you're doing, Jimmy?
Folks in these parts are ready to fight back against Mengsk. Guess they just needed a little push.
You still take this whole revolution thing pretty serious, then?
Everyone needs a hobby, Tychus.
My hobby just happens to be inciting revolution against a tyrannical government, but no big deal. Alright, yeah, the news.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from the UNN studios on Core Hall. We've got a breaking story for you. Let's go live to our own Kate Lockwell on the fringe world of Marsara. Kate?
Thanks, Donnie. Rebel Jim Raynor has reappeared in a big way. He's attacked a Dominion depot near Backwater Station, seizing weapons and distributing them to the local populace.
Kate, I bet the locals are pretty nervous about having a notorious outlaw in their neighborhood.
Actually, Donnie, the people I talked to seemed really encouraged by the...
You heard it here first. Jim Raynor terrorizing the locals on Marsara. When we return, are your kids using stim packs?
Clickbait.
Keep talking, pal. I'm just getting started.
You can tell how outdated this sector is because they still use broadcast TV news networks. Ah!
Call me curious, but how'd you get out?
Well, I busted out of my cryo freezer while they were transporting me to New Folsom. Oh, I must have killed at least a dozen guards with my bare hands.
Yeah, I've heard this one before. But you left out the part where you walked on water. Made off with the warden's daughter.
Don't you get uppity with me, boy. I heard all about you becoming a big-time freedom fighter while I was away.
Yeah, it's fun.
What happened, Jimmy? The war for truth and justice get too much for you.
I ain't licked yet, Tychus. And I promise you, Mengsk is going down, one way or another.
Down with the man. Well, that's about all the story for this particular episode for Let's Play StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Next time, mission number 2. Until then, this is Adventures Infinity signing out. Take it easy. Especially you, Jim. Unsuspicious mind.